Hello and welcome back to Half-Life 2. How you doing? Are you doing well? Good. Keeping on that mental health. Keeping sane. Social distancing. Yo, you still social distancing, right? Please. Wearing a mask. That's good. Oh man, now I'm gonna have someone in my comments. If you come at me with some mask nonsense, you're not welcome here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get spicy. I didn't mean to get spicy, but I came to realize as soon as I said that, as soon as the ill-fated words left my mouth, that I was inviting some evil into my home. And make no mistake, it is evil. So anyway, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm playing Half-Life 2. It's like one of my favorite games. So I'm doing really well. It's good, you know? Oh! Almost fell. Can you imagine, like, doing this? Oh, God! No! There's another one in here. No, there isn't. That was it. Maybe there is? Did it, like, fall off? Ow! God. I hate being right and then wrong and then right again. Okay. You know, the one thing I will say about this crossbow, and I do really like this crossbow, but I would say there's maybe not enough opportunities to use it. There's not a lot of occasions when you have like a long stretch like this where you can see the other end. And so you're like, you know, yeah. Excuse me? That was not a good throw, my friend. Love that. Love that pin in the wall. So good. I chose my words carefully, though. Oh! Thought maybe I got two of them there. I don't know why I'm using my very expensive or valuable... I don't even know what they're called. They're just rods, but they're like the kind of rods that hold buildings together. They have a particular name. Struggling to remember. I do remember they make an appearance in a show called The Strain. Shout out to my 5 viewers who are fans of The Strain, which was, I'd say, a pretty good show. I actually know someone who worked on that show. There we go. I like that show a lot. It's maybe not a great show, but it's a good show. Anyway, someone uses one of those rods as a melee weapon to fight the vampire apocalypse. I wonder, I don't know how much of, I know Guillermo del Toro worked on that show, but I don't know how much. Has one of, like, the coolest designs for, like, the vampire king, I guess? If you want to call him the king. Or, you know, not Dracula. It might be Dracula. I don't know. I think they just call him the Master. And, you know, the Master Vampire, I guess. Ow! What a ineffective, you know... Bridge access in it. What an ineffective, like, force field. Some of the Combine decisions are strange to me. Shooting at me. Oh, there you are. Ow! Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, I know we had ammo somewhere. We just gotta find it. Not there. Down here? Oh, hello. Maybe it's like pretty far back near the beginning of the bridge. Up here, maybe? Is this where it came from? It is where it came from. Man, I get lost easy, huh? Yeah, I guess we do come back because that felt very scripted right there. I'm very close, I know. Oh no! That's a bummer. Can you imagine that's how the Gordon Freeman story ends? Oh yes, I was talking about... Do you think that Gordon Freeman will ever talk? Do you think like they'll get to the end of the series, or what? You know, what is the planned end for the series? And they'll be like, Gordon Freeman will be like, no! You know, someone will like, you know, the G-Man will like, what say you, Mr. Freeman? Do you want to kill Alex in favor of blah blah blah, something Machiavellian and evil? You seem rather tongue-tied. He'll say it. He'll say some, you know, it'll be very evil. It'll be revealed that the G-Man is actually the puppet master. He isn't owned by anyone. And then, so he'll say, yo, what's your decision? And then Gordon Freeman will just like, no! That's it. That's all you get. After 2 decades. How old is the Half-Life series? Pretty old at this point. But yeah, that's my prediction. Maybe it's too predictable. Although, you know, like, I wouldn't say that Half-Life needs to be mind-blowing. I was talking about this earlier, you know, like, you know, people are gonna want Half-Life 3 to be mind-blowing. It's like, well, I mean, gauge expectations. This game is amazing. But, like, you know, I don't think it has to be incredible. I guess that's like, you know, what, like, I know that's a weird statement, but, like, hear me out. You know, this game at this point has aged. Make no mistake. I know, I am very well aware of the fact that it is no longer, like, peachy pink, you know, in terms of its graphical prowess. I still think it holds up gameplay-wise, mechanically. I think that the overall design is holds up very well, and I mean the gunplay is always gonna hold up as far as I'm concerned. It's fun. So you know, like this is, I guess this is a conversation about what it means for something to look next gen, which is a very bullshit statement as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I'm gonna get spicy about that. Like, what does that mean? I see my own preference. If I was gonna get annoyed about there not being a Half-Life 3, hello. It's that I don't want my Half-Life 3 to look necessarily next gen. I don't want it to push 100 boundaries. I got Half-Life Alyx, and as far as Half-Life Alyx is concerned, I think it is very groundbreaking, very innovative. It is the VR experience as far as I'm concerned. If you have VR, you should play Half-Life Alyx. That's just it's the new standard. So like we have our, you know, groundbreaking game as far as I, you know, to satisfy my wishes. But like in terms of my wishes for a Half-Life 3, I don't need it to be like groundbreaking. I would like it to be built in the Source engine if I was to be really honest. I know that's weird. I know that's not what anyone else wants. I know it's also too late for that. It's way too late. No point. No point now. We're dug in too deep. We can't just have another like fun story-based shooter romp. Oh. Well, that's a bad sound. A bad sound. And you know what? That's fine. I've made peace with that. But, you know, I guess what I haven't made peace with is like, I still get the impression that, you know, there are people with this kind of expectations for Half-Life 3. And that's honestly why we haven't gotten Half-Life 3. That's it. You did that. Every time I know there's a meme, there's a joke that is like every time someone complains about Half-Life 3 not being made, it gets delayed like another 2 years. I don't think that's really a joke, to be honest. I think that is real. And I'm not saying that like Valve are like petulant little monsters that have Half-Life 3 on a CD-ROM in, you know, under Gabe Newell's pillow, waiting for like a good like 2 or 3 years before releasing it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that gamers' expectations of what Half-Life 3 quotation marks, big old quotation marks here, needs to be, have guaranteed that we will not see Half-Life 3 for another decade, probably. I won't lie. I do actually hold out a little bit of hope. This is absolutely naive, I know. Probably not the weapon for these guys, huh? This was the weapon. I do actually hold out a little bit of hope that they have maybe not Half-Life, but something ready when the Steam Deck drops. Also, shout out to my my 5 viewers who are also getting a Steam Deck. Pretty excited for that. But like, it would be, you know, it would be very Valve. Honestly, maybe I'll get my wish. Here's my wish. You know, if I'm gonna have I wouldn't call this an expectation, because an expectation assumes you will be disappointed when it doesn't happen. It's more of a wish. It's more of a, if it does happen, I'll be very happy. If it doesn't, then, you know, it's like, well, you know, No one expects a wish to be granted. The Steam Deck drops, and to push sales, Valve like, and also here we have, you know, Half-Life. What would be it? Barney, Half-Life Barney, and it's built in, like it's a very competent shooter, not groundbreaking, but competent enough that it'll run on the most economical version of the Steam Deck. Because that would make sense to me. That would make a lot of sense to me to sell the Steam Deck is making a game that would run very well on it, and also push a lot of the features of the Steam Deck, aka the touchpads, aka I guess, like, you know, maybe the geo tracking. Maybe the touchpad. So you make Half-Life Barney, where you're playing as Barney. I wonder if the voice actor for Barney is still, like, around and doing stuff. You could consider this a very, like, loose prediction. I say prediction meaning, like, if it happens, then hey, I called it. If it doesn't happen, you know, like, can't expect your wishes to be granted. But man, that would be so cool. I would love that. I would love that so much. And you know what? I don't need Half-Life 3. I just want a good game. That's all I want. Just want a decent game. And I know that Valve's got my back in that regard. Oh, hey, there's a hole here. No, I don't want the table. So, you know. But yeah, I'm a little bit salty. A little bit salty at the, you know, people. Like, every time I see someone, man, when Half-Life 3 comes out, it better be good. I'm like, God, what a silly thing to say. Of course it'll be good. I really don't think that Valve would bring out, you know, put something out that they didn't enjoy. Has Valve put out anything that has been, like, questionable even? I think the closest thing is, God, what is that game even called? That, like, source-based multiplayer game, they like, forget what it, there's a joke of, like, how they were gonna come out with a sequel. God, I can't even remember what it's called. No, it's not Half-Life. Bounce or disc something. I can't remember. I would say that I can't remember what it's called, but it was a one game that came out where I played it for like 10 minutes, like, yeah, I get it, and then I didn't touch it ever again. I'm really trying to think. Maybe Half-Life Episode 1, if I'm being really critical. If I'm being really mean and just, like, you know, not cutting them any slack, I would say that Half-Life Episode 1 is maybe a dip for Valve. Not the greatest thing they've ever done. But that's, you know. I'm going to get, like, people saying to me, like, wow, you really are a Valve fanboy. Fanboy, I don't know, it's a loaded term. It assumes that they could do anything and I would like it. No, instead, they've never done anything I didn't like. There's a big difference. I'm very critical. It's a curse, you know, it's not it's my gift, my curse, but it means I get to fight the Green Goblin. God, you're predictable, Spider-Man. I don't, like, I can't play something without criticizing it in some form. Uh-oh. You killed yourself. You played yourself there, friend. You threw a grenade at me and then walked towards it. You played yourself. Hello. Shotgun time. I'm amazed. I'm amazed it didn't kill him. I should really use the numbers. People are probably really annoyed with me scrolling through my weapons. Yeah, you're not wrong. I should use the numbers. It would guarantee I get what I want every single time, but I don't do it. I'm used to it. Sorry. I'm used to not getting what I want. Half-Life Barney, am I right? I'm sure Half-Life Barney is not a novel concept. Someone else has thought of it, at least. Who has at least 1,000 followers or subscribers. But hey, I'm getting there, yo. Almost 650 subscribers now. It's getting good. Thank you. Also, hello, post 20-minute crowd. Thank you. You are the real MVP. I know I'm making that joke a lot now, and it's like it might to some come off as like almost begging or like critical of like, hey, why don't you stay past 5 minutes? I think it's actually funny. It's like based on my own like, you know, I do look at the metrics, I guess it is, for some of my content. It's like your average view time is 5 minutes, and I do find that it's like consistently 5 minutes, which I find very interesting. Like I'm not, it's not like I'm looking for an explanation here. I'm not looking for a why and how, because there's no rationale behind it. You know, average number of people are clicking through my stuff and then not sticking around because oh, two of them. Hello, Jesus. And they're not sticking around, and you know what? That's totally fine. Hello, what is this? Oh right, I need batteries. Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. How do they know I'm here? Oh! Yo, how about maybe prioritize the grenade and not the chunk of wood? Jeebus. God. Alright. We're looking for batteries. Chunk. I love that. That's so satisfying. Chunking those batteries in. Okay, we need to find another battery. Where? Oh, hello. Where are the batteries? Where would they be? Oh. Now, I have to really think about this one. This is a really interesting idea to me. What made me look up? Like, I see it. I see that up there. But, like, it's a well-known thing that people don't tend to look up in games. Especially games like this. So what was it? Was it just, like, there's something interesting that drew my sight up? I mean, obviously it was on the windmill. So, like, you know... I was, you know, if I look up at the windmill, I see it, but like, what made me look up at the windmill? Was it this just a small amount of movement that drew my attention? It's a really interesting thing to me. I love like the idea behind game design or environmental design, like drawing the player's gaze, because you need to communicate something to them. You need to communicate that there's a thing here, there's a trap here, there's a switch there. And you want to do it in a subtle way that doesn't feel obvious. I think that's the key part, because like I think that you know, the player wants to feel like they solved the problem themselves. I mean, something like that, like the windmill there is placed there to make us realize or draw our gaze towards the secret. And yet it felt secret, didn't it? It felt like it was hidden. Also, how did they get it up there? Why? Also, you know, like, I'm not assuming that everyone has a gravity gun, you know? So, like, I have questions, but it's an interesting thing to me.
You made it. We're picking up radio chatter. They're looking for your car. Get your car in the garage.
Okay. Imagine you like drive it in here and then you just get the GTA San Andreas, like pimp your mobile, you know, like you could get to spray paint it, give it a new chassis, nitrous oxide.
Having you here to fight alongside us is going to make a big difference for morale. Crap. Here come the dropships.
All right. Probably I'm gonna do this and then we'll wrap up the episode. This is a fairly long sequence, so you know, it's probably gonna be a 40-minute episode if I'm being honest. Am I going to the... Ow! I feel like I should go to the windmill. Oh man. He does. Oh, okay. I did get him. I did not do a very good job of protecting my friends, did I? I don't think there's much reason to shoot those because, like, they just replace them. Oh, hello. You scared me. Where is the rocket launcher ammo?
Patch yourself up.
Really running out of the special stuff, you know. Also, I tend not to use the lob grenades. Aha, here we go. This is what I want. No! That was silly. Oopsie.
Okay, Doc. You'll have to go on foot from here. There's a secret path along the cliffside, but no one's going anywhere until we find out this.
All right. I'm gonna not waste time this time. Wait. My car is inside. Okay, good. Yeah. Let's do this right and not fall off the lighthouse. That was pretty good though, right? What's Mr. Freeman doing? Is he crouching on the railing? Don't do that, Freeman. That's dangerous. Oh no. Crunch. Oh, got some stuff here. Okay, here we go. May as well use the grenade since, or the grenades, the rocket launcher since. Is this thing? Yeah, this thing just like replenishes forever. Oh no! What? What? Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? Did I? Walked right by it. I don't know why I think it's like on the right side or on the left side, I suppose. Yep. It's gonna be one of those episodes. Wonder what the difference between the red one is, like combine and the normal combine. Are they just like, is their AI better? I mean, I'm gonna try and shoot it down. Why not? Yeah, they just take it on the chin. Those things are very tanky. Almost like tanks. I don't know if maybe like hitting the thing that they're carrying will actually kill some people inside. Yo. I don't think I've ever done that before. Oh. Yep. I think that hit it. Oh, that would have been really cool. Oh my god, they're really good at shooting those rockets down. Yo. Almost there. It's almost dead. Oh. There we go. You know, you got the health. You're gonna use it up. That's fine. They give you a ton of health here. So I know that the shield is valuable. You don't get as much shield, but whatever.
This way, Dr. Freeman. We'll take the cliff path before another gunship finds us.
Yeah, let's do that. As soon as I'm on the new path, we'll call it. Also, I should probably hit up the basement. Yeah, here we go.
Right along there.
That's it for the car. No more car. That's okay. Love it. Secret exit. No, no, no. Secret lighthouse exit. Secret lighthouse. Excuse me? Ow. Ow! Stop it. Secret cliffside lighthouse exit. It's pretty good. No. Oh, gosh. You know. Oh, man. You kidding me? Don't do that. I should just like start using the quick save. But like the checkpoints are good enough.
Path before another gunship finds us.
They're good, you know, they're pretty good. No. Oh, he beat me.
Right along there. And watch your step.
All right, I've saved. In theory, I don't see the save thing show up. And I was actually ready, and then I actually got unready because the box is in my way. Let me real quick check. Oh God, I forgot. Yeah. All right. All right. I had to check what the keybind was. It is in fact F6 in case you cared. But every time I go into the options, the game boots up Steam VR for some strange reason. So I have to pause the recording. I'm sure there's some way I can turn that off, but this way works too. All right, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm on my way to the next portion. If you're enjoying this series, go ahead and hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing if you want to see more of my content. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.